So the use case that we are trying to implement over here is there is a volunteer in Salesforce. We want to call that volunteer and reconfirm from that volunteer whether he is going to turn up for the event or not. Now to do that, we have to use multiple system. So very first I'm going to show you like how this was implemented. So I have got n8n, which is the main heart of the application, which is running the entire workflow. Then we have got Salesforce CRM, where we have data about the volunteer and which campaign that particular volunteer is added. Then we have got Twilio. Twilio is our voice. Twilio is the one which is going to give a call to the volunteer. Then whenever a volunteer responds, we have OpenAI model, which is going to get the intent. So based on the question, whether volunteer has replied, they are going to attend the session or they are not sure or they are not coming. So the sequence of event is that in n8n, we have a workflow, which is first going to get all the volunteers from Salesforce to whom the call has to be made. Then once we get all the volunteers, then Twilio is going to make a call out. The call goes to the volunteer. Volunteer is going to speak whether they are going to attend it or not. Now, whatever is the answer of the volunteer, that is fed it to the OpenAI model to understand the intent. And based on that, it is decided whether the volunteer is attending the session or not attending the session. And that information is fed it back onto the Salesforce CRM. And also an acknowledgement to the volunteer is spoken to. So this is the entire sequence. So now how it was implemented. We have got two flows. This is the first flow in n8n, which is going to perform a query. It is going to perform a query against the Salesforce or in a campaign, get me all the campaign members. So there's a query, get me all the campaign members and their phone number to whom we need to make a call. Once we get that, we need to loop over and then using HTTP request, we are going to make a call to the Twilio endpoint. So over here, we have got a post call being made to the Twilio endpoint. And while making the call, we are sending the details about that particular contact. Now, this is going to call the second workflow. In the second workflow, we are going to give a call using Twilio. Before we send a call to Twilio, we have to specify what Twilio has to speak to the volunteer. So this is something which is mentioned over here, where we say this is a reminder about the fall cleanup session tomorrow, and then we wait for the result. Once the result comes back, then it is fed to an OpenAI model where we are trying to understand what is the intent of that. Okay. So this is the prompt that we are using as of now, where we are saying that revert in single word whether it is confirmed, cancel, or unclear. This is then feeded into a switch statement based on whatever intent is returned by OpenAI. A task record is created, and then correspondingly, we tell to the volunteer over the phone itself, we acknowledge their answer. So take for example, if volunteer said they are not going to come, then Twilio will say, thanks for letting us know that you're not coming. So there are two workflows. The first workflow, get all the contacts, their campaigns, and then make a call out one by one. And the second workflow, make a call, then pass the intent to an OpenAI model. Based on that, it go ahead and create a task. And this task is associated with the contact. So if I look over in Salesforce, I've got a campaign, fall cleanup. This campaign has got only one contact as of now. Now this is that contact, and now we are going to simulate of calling this particular contact. So if I go over here, I'm going to now execute the workflow. Account. You can remove this message at any time by upgrading to a full account. Press any key to execute. Confirm or no to cancel. Yes, I am going to come tomorrow. Thanks for letting us know that you are coming. So you would have seen that once a volunteer has told that they are coming, the Twilio processes that. And if I go back to Salesforce, if I refresh this particular contact, because a call was made to this particular contact, I'm expecting a task record to be created. A new task record is created when I'm confirmed over here. And also during the call itself, an acknowledgement was given to the volunteer that we look forward to meeting them. So this is how we are using various tools to automate, where we are using AI also. We are, by using OpenAI, we are able to determine the intent, and then using Twilio, we are using the voice agent, and then we are able to update the Salesforce.